I have come here today as a man who has plenty of things to say, but not for the first time. Finds himself in the position of a Jonah, a man whom the owners of the land had bestowed upon a message, which he must deliver to the people. And no matter how far I try to run, no matter how cleverly I hide in the quiet corners of the world, there seems to be no rest, no hiding place, because the truth follows me no matter where I turn. It knocks at every door I try to close. It speaks when I try to sleep. And I have come to realize that speaking this truth is as important as staying alive. Yes, there is some joy in the air today, and lovers are happy. And if you look down the street, you would agree with me that the children are playing somewhere under the sky. But I suppose that the children won't play together forever, because time comes for the children to return back home. Some of them, their parents relocate to move out of the city. Others, life takes them to places far and wide. But the children do not know this, at least not for now. They expect to see each other again tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. But life has its ways of working out between one person and another. And at the end of the day, when the dust has finally settled, it is the smiles that you have put on my face. It is the joy that I have planted in your heart. It is the roads that we have put up each other walk are all that matters. Now, I'm going to talk about life and the sweetness of life, which on the deeper look is a sweet, terrible world. Because life, as you see, it has made and it has crumbled the hearts of so many. It has caused others to lose themselves, coming to the frivolities of life, not knowing what to do or where to turn. This is difficult to say, I know, but I've got to say it some way. This is difficult to say, I know, but I've got to say it somehow. Maybe just to set my soul free, or maybe just to make it known that the world has a way of showing up in places you never thought to look, moments you never prepared for, and just as suddenly as it comes, it disappears before you even know what you had. Now the question is this: why are we worn out? Why does life temper with the souls of its inhabitants, knowing without questions that without you and I, there would be no one left to bear hope, to bear resilience, no one left to give thanks for the nurture of life itself. But the world never cares about you and about me, so it locks us away in places so dark that the heart begins to faint, that the heart begins to wither, and just as suddenly as it comes, it disappears before you even know what you had. Now listen, because this is important. This is exactly how I felt when I met Lorraine. I remember she walked in wearing a purple coat, brown hair flowing down her shoulders. Lorraine had come from a different time. Lorraine had a different story. Her smile wasn't about beauty, it was about truth. And the truth was that she had seen too much. She had felt too much. And now slowly and slowly she's beginning to give up on love. Even though Lorraine herself and the world in which it produced her bore witness to the light that she carried. I met her in the park and I'm in Lorraine, where I was, seated in deep contemplations about myself, and when she walked in, she looked at me like a soul trapped in life. But life itself is too beautiful, regardless of how I feel. Life itself is too beautiful, regardless of where I am in my journey. And I think that this is why we are worn out. Logan pointed to a tree to show me a better than pension branch. The bed flew away, and then she smiled. And then she asked me a powerful question in which I'm trying to ask you today. When your lover betrays you, when no one knocks on your door, when no one calls your phone, when no one believes in you, what do you do? Lauren asked me a powerful question in which I'm trying to ask you today. When your lover betrays you, when no one knocks on your door, when no one calls on your phone, when you have nothing and you long for nothing, what do you do?